Hello everyone, I'm Rupali. Today I'm going to give my presentation on topic Indian Mars program. Before going ahead, first I would like to give brief introduction of Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. ISRO was established in 1969. ISRO supersedes erst Indian National Committee for Space Research. It is under the administrative control of the Department of Space, Government of India. Since its establishment, it has achieved numerous milestones. It built India's first satellite, Aryabhatta, which was launched by Soviet Union on 19 April 1975. In 1980, Rohini became first satellite to be placed in the orbit by Indian-made launch vehicle SLV-3. After that, ISRO subsequently developed two other rocket polar satellite launch vehicle, that is PSLV, for launching satellite into the polar orbits, and the geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle GSLV for placing satellite into geostationary orbit. This picture is of 1969 scientists carrying the part of rocket on the bicycle, and here is the picture of scientists celebrating success of Mangalyaan. India became the fourth nation after Soviet NASA Europe to reach Mars. Today, I will take you to all the journey of Mars orbiter mission. Here is the mission objective. The first is technological objective. Design and realization of the Mars orbiter with the capability to survive and perform earthbound maneuvers, cruise phase of 300 days, Mars orbiter insertion, and on orbit phase around the Mars. Deep space communication navigation mission planning and management, incorporate autonomous features to handle the contingency situation. Scientific objective was to explore surface feature, morphology, mineralogy, Martian atmosphere by indigenous scientific instruments. The Mars orbiter lifted off from Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota and Andhra Pradesh using Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle rocket C-25 at 9:08 UTC on 5 November 2013. The mission window was opened from 28 October 2013. After spending almost a month in Earth's orbit, finally it maneuvers towards the Mars on November 2013 after completing 7 altitude raising orbital maneuver. With a speed of 1.5 per second, on April 9, 2014, Mangalyaan completed its half journey. Throughout the journey, spacecraft was being monitored from the Space Control Center at ISRO Telemetry, Track and Command Network ISTRAC in Bangalore with the help of Indian Space Network IDSN antenna at Bayalolu. On left hand side, here is the picture of the spacecraft control center, and on right hand side there is the picture of Indian Deep Space Network antenna at Bayalolu. The 3 phases of mission, the mission was divided into 3 phases: geocentric phase, heliocentric phase, and Martian phase. The spacecraft is injected into an elliptical parking orbit by the launcher with the 6 main booster. The spacecraft gradually maneuver into the departure hyperbolic trajectory with which it escapes from Earth's sphere of influence of SOI with the Earth's orbital velocity plus v. The SOI of Earth ends at 9 lakh 18,347 kilometers from the surface of the Earth, beyond which the perturbing force on the orbiter is mainly due to the sun, and one primary concern is how to get spacecraft to Mars with least amount of fuel. ISRO uses a method of the Hohmann transfer or minimum energy transfer orbit to send a spacecraft from Earth to Mars with least amount of fuel. The second phase is heliocentric phase. The spacecraft leaves the Earth in a direction tangential to the Earth's orbit and encounter Mars tangentially into the orbit. The flight path is roughly 1/2 of an ellipse around the Sun. Eventually, it will intersect orbit of the Mars at the exact moment when Mars was there too. This trajectory becomes possible with the certain allowances when the relative position of Earth, Mars, Sun form an angle of approximately 44 degrees. Such an arrangement occurs periodically after every 780 days. Minimum opportunities for Earth Mars occur in November 2013, January 2016, and May 2018. Next is Martian phase. The spacecraft arrives Mars at the sphere of influence around 5,73,473 kilometers from the Earth, from the surface of Mars in a hyperbolic trajectory. At the same time, spacecraft reaches closer to the Mars, it captures into the planet orbit around the Mars by theta V retro, which is called Mars orbit insertion maneuver. Here is some specification regarding the Mangalyaan. The mass of the Mangalyaan was 1,350 kg, including the 852 kg of propellant mass. Its size was cuboidal in shape and approximately 1.5 meter in height. But next is budget. After completed 1.35 billion of required study for the orbiter, the total project cost up to rupees 4.54 billion. The satellite cost was 1.53 billion, and the rest has been attributed to the ground station and relay upgrades that used for the other ISRO project. Bus. The spacecraft bus was modified into the IK structure and propulsion hardware configuration. Similar to the Chandrayaan-1, that is India's lunar orbiter mission, that was operated from 2008 to 2009 with the specific improvement and upgrade the satellite structure. It was also used for the Mars. The structure was made up of aluminium and composite fiber reinforced plastic sandwich construction. Power. The electric power generated by 3 solar array panels of 1.8 meter into 1.4 meter for maximum of 840 watt generation in Martian orbit. Electricity is sorted in a 36Ah lithium ion battery. Propulsion. Liquid fuel engine of 440 Newton thrust was used for orbit raising and insertion in Martian orbit. The orbiter also has 822 Newton thruster for altitude and orientation. Communication. 230 WTA and the coherent transponder. The antenna array consists of low gain antenna, a medium gain antenna, and high gain antenna. The high gain antenna is made up of two 2-meter reflector illuminated by the feed at S-band. It is used to transmit and receive the telemetry tracking, commanding, and data to and from the Indian Space Network. So here we have the Mars orbiter mission spacecraft payload locations. The first one is Lyman Alpha Photometer Lab, that is lab. a photometer that measured the relative abundance of deuterium, hydrogen from Lyman alpha emission in the upper atmosphere. Measuring the deuterium to the hydrogen ratio will allow the estimation of amount of water to the outer space. Methane sensor for Mars, that is MSM, will measure the methane in atmosphere of Mars, if any, and map its sources. Next, we have the exospheric neutral composition analyzer. MANCA, it is a quadruple Mars analyzer capable of analyzing neutral composition of particles in the exosphere. Surface imaging studies. Thermal infrared imaging spectrometer TAIS will measure the temperature and emissivity of the Martian surface, allowing for the mapping, surface composition, and mineralogy of Mars. Mars color camera will provide image in the visual spectrum, providing the context for the other instrument. To reach Mangalyaan, within the span of 15 months, with such a low budget, scientists at ISRO really done commendable job. Here are the list of the team of scientists which make this mission possible. K. Radhakrishna, ex-chairman ISRO, A.S. Kiran Kumar, director SAC, Mailswamy Annadurai, program director of MOM, B.S. Chandrasekhar, director at ISTRAC, P. Robert, operation director at MOM, Subhayal Arunan, project director MOM, B. Kesav Raju, post-launch mission director of MOM, P. Ekambaram, operation director of MOM, P. Kuniha Krishnan, launch mission director of PSLV Excel, and S.K. Shivkumar, orbiting payload director ISAC, B. Jayakumar, launch vehicle director. Here are the references I have used. At the end, I would like to say, if a country like India, who started this mission with simple dream to provide service of the satellite technology to farmers and to predict weathers, came so far and so far. So if we all join our hand, the day was not that far when we conquer Martian surface too. Thank you.